So we just listened to the woman reading Emma's poem again, and here's the Statue of Liberty where Emma's poem is engraved on the bottom. And now I want to talk about these lines, which I think are the most important. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to be free. Do you all know what huddled means? It's kind of like this and all crowded together. Masses is another word for crowd. So when they were on the ships coming over to America, they were all crowded in together. And here's a really, really important word, yearning. What does yearning mean? It means wanting, but it's so much more. I want to have Starbucks after class. I want to have chicken for dinner. But that's just a want. It's, I can take it or leave it. It's not going to change my life. But yearning, when you're yearning for something, you want it so, so much. You want it with your heart almost hurts. You want it with your heart and your body and your mind. I looked it up in Arabic. You can look it up on your phones if you want to. Yearning. Okay, I'm going to try to say it. Ta'ak, is that right? Ta'ak, yearning. So let's read this together. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to be free. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to be free. Okay, now we're going to watch a video, and it's going to be immigrants and refugees who came to America now, and they're going to recite all of Emma's poem. Now, in the beginning of the poem, the words are a little difficult, so don't worry about it if you don't understand them all. But you can listen for this when it comes up. What's really important is I want you to look at the faces of the immigrants on the video and think about who they are and where they came from. After we watch the video, we're going to talk about what's different being an immigrant back at the time of Emma's poem and being an immigrant or a refugee today. Okay, class, I love that video. And I have to say this, there are so many wonderful videos of recording Emma's poem that we could spend the rest of the class looking at them. But we're not going to, because we're going to do a little work. So let's talk about the differences between immigration and being a refugee in Emma's poem time and what it's like today. In the book, where did the refugees and immigrants come from? Right. They came from Europe, mostly Eastern Europe. Okay, Russia, Poland, countries like that where they were being attacked by their own leaders. Think about the video we just watched. Where do immigrants and refugees come from today? That's right, everywhere. Right, everywhere. So, think about your classes at the Family Center. Where did the other students come from? Somalia, Afghanistan, and Iraq. We have a lot of people from there. Syrians. How about in your kids' classes at schools? Where do people come from? From Mexico? Yeah. And El Salvador? Right. Here in El Cajon, people come from everywhere. Okay, now let's think about how they got here. How did you get to this country? Did any of you come on a boat? No, I didn't think so. You all flew, right? Sabia, how long was your flight? 19 hours, okay. Did you come to San Diego straight from Jordan, or did you stop someplace first? Okay. Now, I looked this up because I was curious how long it took to come on a boat like this, and it took 2 weeks. So you got here a lot faster. Okay, one more thing let's think about before we get to the writing assignment. What's different today about how you communicate with family and friends you left behind? In the time of Emma's poem, you had to write a letter. But today we have our magic cell phones, right? So you can be in touch with people. So, all right. I want you to, what we're going to do now is you're going to write 4 or 5 sentences about what it's like to be an immigrant today compared to what it was like for the people in Emma's poem. All right? Got